Hello.
Hi, Andrew?
Good afternoon. Is this Councilwoman Crowley?
Yeah. Elizabeth Crowley.
Yeah. You're one of the supporters of the bill which may levy fees, which will levy fees on grocery bags,
On plastic ones, the
on
ones that are not
plastic,
recyclable.
unrecyclable, on plastic grocery bags.
Do you think it's a good bill?
No, I'm just asking you, why do you support it?
There are a number of good reasons why, and we're not the first city to propose such legislation. It's been enacted in Seattle, San Francisco, Los Angeles, Washington, D.C., among other places. And where it's been enacted, people have stopped using these plastic bags, and grocery stores haven't had the need to provide them because people are bringing in their own reusable canvas bags. And that's what we're trying to encourage here, to make New York City more green, but really to decrease the amount of money we spend every year. It's a cost savings. In a lot of ways, it's a cost savings for taxpayers because it will reduce the amount of money the city spends on garbage by $10 million per year. Not to mention the costs that are currently had with the Department of Environmental Protection, because many of these bags get into our storm drains and cause for flooding or problems within our sewer system. So those are two big reasons why I think it's important to move forward with this legislation.
Are you concerned about any costs that can be placed on consumers?
I want people to realize in the long run it's a cost savings. And in a short amount of time, in these places such as San Francisco and Washington, D.C., and other cities around the country that have used this type of cost on these plastic bags, which are not recyclable at all and are dangerous to machinery plants that do the recycling. So they've caused a lot of harm, and they go to landfills, which we're moving our city to want to recycle nearly 90% of the garbage that we have. We don't want to cause more problems with materials that are not recyclable. You know, there's also a proposed ban on styrofoam. People didn't like recycling at first in the city, but then they got used to it. And I think that people who are resistant to this cost for plastic bags will get used to bringing canvas bags to shop with them. I do it, and I also shop at places that give brown bags. You know, lots of times you have a choice. People will say, would you like to have a plastic bag or a brown bag? But at the end of the day, it's best to use the reusable bags. Some places even give discounts if you use those bags.
What about, let's say somebody goes to a store, he or she buys tons of groceries, and a lot of the groceries that person buys, it's heavy. You gotta put in several of these bags because obviously it's heavy. You don't want the
If you
bags to
ever
break.
had heavy groceries, you don't want them in those plastic bags. They've not been reliable. Often you have to double bag them or triple bag them. The most reliable bags are the canvas bags. I know that because I go grocery shopping.
Yes, I know that.
Andrew, I don't have a whole lot of time because I have a lot to do before the end of the day.
But just quickly, are you concerned? I just wanted. What about like putting in double bagging, triple bagging? Are you concerned about the cost when it relates to that? As it relates to that, just
Listen,
the double bagging and triple bagging.
There's going to be nonprofit organizations, and even our office will give out these free reusable canvas bags. Not to worry, okay? What you need to know, and the public needs to know, is that we already pay for these plastic bags a lot more. If you look at the costs they have on the Department of Environmental Protection and the Department of Sanitation. So in the long run, we're going to be saving dollars our tax dollars and the city resources that we come to bend on. Nobody wants their catch basins flooded on their corner. When it rains, they don't want to get flood water on their property. Unfortunately, that's a reality in today's climate because our sewers are getting clogged. If you ask the DEP how many times they have to go and unclog the sewer and the problem is one of these plastic bags, they'll tell you. They have a very long list of problems that occur with these plastic bags. Not to mention, they're not recyclable. And we all know we're used to recycling here in New York. We recycle a lot of our waste, and we want to work to recycle even more of our waste. It saves the Department of Sanitation money. And at the end of the day, when it saves Department of Sanitation money and the Department of Environmental Protection money, it saves us, the taxpayers, money. But that's all I have for you now, Andrew. If you want to talk further about this at a different time, you know, there's going to be a hearing, and I encourage you to come to the hearing.
All right, thank you, ma'am. I'm an intern for the Queens Chronicle. I just want to ask you that question for an article I'm writing.
Oh, okay. I look forward to reading the article.
Okay, thank you, Councilwoman Crowley.
All right. I look forward to meeting you.